Hello there, my name's Paula, and this is Dale.
And this is the first time we've done this intro since the very first video that we did.
Since day one. Thank you to everyone who took the job off our hands all those times.
So guess what? This is Scotchmas Day 18. Well, weren't they just adorable?
Yeah, they're the cutest.
The reason we did that intro today is because our B-roll is going to be showing you some behind the scenes. And we thought you'd like to see this part and this part because you're going to be seeing a lot of it in just a couple minutes after we open up this Advent calendar.
Yep, we're turning the camera around and we're going to show you what we see when we're doing Scotchmas.
We've had a lot of requests to do it, and I don't want to bore people, but we even tell you the brand names of the things that we use as well.
I think it's interesting.
Yeah,
so stick around for that.
It's interesting to me. Whose turn is it?
It is mine. I am going to do day number 18. Today is December 18th as we film this.
There you go.
And I see it right over here. Pregnant pause. Let's see what we have behind door number 18. Look at that. She grabs it. Oh my gosh, this has tremendous McKenzie history. It's the Dalmore. And their emblem is the stag's head. Look at the color of that. That is a nice dark amber. Never tasted the Dalmore because it's crazy expensive. We'll have to look that up. It's a 15-year-old.
It's 15-year-old, and it's 40% volume.
All right, so it's 80 proof. Looking forward to the Dalmore.
This would be good. All right, while we're Paula's checking that out, why don't you sit back while we show you a little bit of the behind the scenes. All right, we are going to start in our family room. We have not shown this tree too much. In fact, not at all.
And that's a crying shame because that's one of the most beautiful, perfect trees we have ever had. And it is live.
Let me just go around here, get a good shot of it. It's pretty nice, I'll tell you that. And
it still smells very fragrant. We've had it for a week and it smells beautiful, piney.
So, this is where we did the Durango Dale, 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, and of course this is our set, basically.
I'm sure you recognize that.
If you just hold that for a second and I'll go.
Yeah, because we're going to show you something great here that we never remember to do, even though the temperature's in the 30s, we never turn the fire on.
And there's the fire, and the mantle.
We'll definitely do the fire for our Christmas special.
And we have several different backdrops for this. As you know, we have Paul's Kitchen, we have this, and we have Las Vegas Inside and Out. All right. And
so yeah, let me tell you the technology since we're doing a behind the scenes. Right. This is actually my iPhone AirPlaying to the Apple TV. That's how we're doing that.
And I just want to show you something here. We just got this Afghan. It is so great.
Yeah, it's a beautiful couch throw from Kathleen in PA. We showed it the other day in our unboxing video, but here it is in its habitat.
And here is what Paul's Kitchen, actually what our actual studio looks like.
And yes, folks, those lights have been in my kitchen since December the 1st.
Well, I don't want to take them down every day.
Imagine trying to navigate breakfast around these things. Everything and anything for you guys, you know?
All right, here's it's just some of our Christmas cards.
Yep, we're lucky to have a nice door to put them on.
And this is the other side of Paul's Kitchen that we never film.
Hello! This is my burner where I do my cooking, although normally I'm facing that way, and Dale's got the camera over here. One of the cameras.
Right.
There's also one up here for the down shots on the pots and pans as I'm cooking. And then he also puts one right about here for the close-up work.
And I think I have a photograph that if I can find it, I'll insert it here just to show you
some
what
of
it
the
looks
behind
like.
the scenes of the
because
kitchen.
when I do Paul's Kitchen, I use 5 lights. I use 2 of our main lights, and then I have 3 portable lights
that are mounted under the cupboards and above my head.
Because we want to get a good shot. But we have something else in this kitchen that we had in the other kitchen. It's these. These are LED lights up above. This is what makes this a studio, because these do not project yellow when they're on.
They're bright white, and they create great even light all around the kitchen. But let's talk about lighting, huh, Dale?
Well, let's go over here first. Let's do the rest of this table.
Yeah, you want to talk about some of these little doodads. Sure.
Yeah, we just have some gear here. Now, let's talk about our Rhodes. This is what we used.
Yeah, so let's talk about sound. This is the Rode Wireless Go system, the thing that we absolutely depend on. This is the individual one transmitter, one receiver, and it feeds the sound right into your camera. The one we're talking to you on right now is the Rode Wireless Go 2. There are 2 transmitters, one for Dale, one for me, and the receiver is on the camera picking up the sound. Game changer. We cannot recommend the Rode Wireless Go enough.
Absolutely.
It's amazing. Yeah.
Also, sounds silly. This is called gaffer's tape. We use this more than we drink water because it is great for holding down cords, and it's great for hanging things on walls that we don't want to be seen out of the way of people.
Incredibly useful. And it's like the duct tape of video making.
But the thing is, it does not harm anything.
That's right. It doesn't hurt the surfaces, and it comes right off when you're done with it.
You have to go to a camera shop to get it. It's not cheap.
Worth every penny. Yeah.
And so far, there's our Scotch bottles.
We're on day 18 today. We're trying to keep them in order because we're probably going to do a wrap-up at the end like we did last year.
All right. So. Turn that light on, and we'll talk about that light.
Yeah, let's talk lighting. Well, hello. This is the Godox SL150. It is an amazing production light, a gift from our son last Christmas. These are the kind of presents we get.
Right. That's on one side.
Yeah, and this diffuser is really wonderful for making great lighting on your face and so on, and no harsh shadows.
So I call this, I'm not a professional at all, but I call this my key light.
Yeah.
This is our main light, and we never project a light directly on our face because it just sort of washes you out. So we do 2 lights on the side. This is a key light that is at 75% of its volume.
Possible brightness, yeah.
And then I have this, which I'm assuming is called your fill light, but I'm not sure if that's the right name. That's at 25%. So we get a good fill light from the left-hand side, and then we get a fill light from the right-hand side, and it makes a V and just sort of lights us up real nice.
So we love the Godox so much, we bought this one ourselves. It's the Godox SL60.
All right, let's talk about the gear here. First of all, before we get into the camera, tell them about this lens right here.
So another Christmas gift last year. This is a filter that's on our camera that allows the video or photos to look more cinematic, more romantic. It softens your face. It doesn't do that harsh digital look. It's more of an analog, old-style movie look, and we love what it does to our faces. So we use it all the time when we're the talking heads here at the table.
Okay. Talk about the stuff that's on top there.
Well, this is a Panasonic Lumix G9. That's what our main camera is when we're here at home. We do take it out and about, but always use it here at home. We got it 2 years ago, this Christmas actually. Wonderful for video and photos. Could not recommend this Lumix product enough. And the things that are hooked to it, there's 3. So over here is the other Rode that we were talking about. This is the Wireless Go 2 that we're talking to you on. On the other side...
That's the receiver.
That's the receiving side, picking up what we're saying. This is a remote that allows Dale to sit at the table and just press a button to focus and start the video. Incredibly, incredibly helpful. I don't know how we live without it. And this, of course, is a monitor that allows us to see ourselves a little bit better than this little viewer on the camera. We can center ourselves and make sure we're in focus.
Okay. Over here, this is the view that you're used to, and
yes, that's where we sit for Scotchmas, and when you're watching Scotchmas Day 18, this is exactly where we'll be.
Let me show you the view that we get.
This is what we see, yes.
Yeah. So there's the, what I call the key light. There's the gear.
And you can see us in the viewfinder there.
You can see us in the viewfinder.
Yeah.
And there's that.
And that, folks, is our setup for Scotchmas. We hope you found that interesting. We know some of you are interested in behind-the-scenes stuff, so there's a peek behind the curtain.
We will see you in a minute, and we'll go taste some scotch.
Yes, let's do that.
Well, my friends, I hope we didn't put you to sleep on that.
I think it's fascinating, and there's a lot of people that are interested in behind the scenes in productions like ours.
And to be honest with you, we filmed it twice because the first time it didn't come out. So
yeah, it's never perfect.
No, nothing's ever perfect. It's just
multiple takes.
What we do is a constant learning presser, isn't it?
And we mess up and missteps all the time.
We do.
We just do it over.
All right, we have the Dalmore 15-year-old. What do you got to say about that?
Well, this is a beautiful piece of McKenzie history. Gary McKenzie, I hope you're watching. In the year 1263, Colin of Kintail, who was the chief of Clan McKenzie at the time, talk about history. Did you hear what I said? 1263.
I remember it well.
King Alexander III from a charging stag. In gratitude, the king granted Clan McKenzie the right to use the 12-point stag as the emblem of the clan.
Ah, okay.
So, when descendants of the Clan McKenzie took over the distillery in 1867, they probably put that 12-point stag on the bottle of the Dalmore.
Well, that's a beautiful
bottle.
bottle,
So that's the connection
yeah.
with Clan McKenzie and the Dalmore, and that's why it's so special.
And I would assume this is not a cheap bottle.
It's $130 for a bottle. The Dalmore is, I've never tasted it in my life because it's very expensive.
$130 a bottle.
Thank you, Drinks by the Dram.
Oh, here you go. This is a special one.
This is a special one. Tula card to the clan.
Oh, has a wonderful aroma.
Yeah. So the nose is marmalade, cinnamon, and nutmeg. They start it in bourbon, American bourbon casks, and then they move it to rare sherry casks that are only available to the Dalmore. So it's going to have a sherry note to it. The palate, mandarin oranges, vanilla, ginger, and apples. Yeah, I'm not getting the sherry so much. I'm tasting fruit.
I'm tasting ginger.
And I'm tasting the ginger and the cinnamon. So many of them say that, and I don't
cinnamon,
get
and we've
it.
never tasted it.
I'm really getting it with this. And then the finish is a little bit of dark chocolate. Are you getting a dark chocolate on the finish?
Now let me smell it.
Wow. It's very special.
Yeah.
Very rich, dark.
Wow.
It's wonderful.
Very expensive.
It tastes it.
Yeah.
Wow, that is a
I'd be
whiskey.
really interested to see what you folks think. Those of you following with the can.
Yeah, let us know when you taste the Dalmore. What are your? I'm just feeling that warmth all the way down, and there's no peat. It's not peaty. It's just a genuine warmth all the way down.
Oh, wow, this is a very special Scotch right here.
It is
very
awesome.
special.
Wow.
I think I give it 2 thumbs up.
Massive
really
thumbs
good.
up.
Yep. All right, day 18 done.